everyone. In this video, let us discuss about the images and its types. So what is meant by image? So this is the first question that comes to our mind, right? What is meant by image? So before that, we should also understand what a computer vision is. Say, for example, you are looking at an image. When we look at an image, what do we see? Okay, so the whether there is a cat or a dog or a human, what the dog is doing, what the human is doing, this is what we try to interpret from the image. Am I right? In case if the computer see the image, what does it will understand from the image? So every day we are taking lot of images, or we are coming across number of images, or else we take lot of selfies with our phone, right? So we should understand what are images. So now if you look into this, you can see something over here, right? So here also we can see some colors over here. They are like black, white, gray, and some mixture of black or gray or white, something like that, right? So let me tell you clearly that the pixels are atomic elements of image. Pixels are atomic elements of image. So what is pixel? Pixel is the smallest unit of a digital image or graphic that can be displayed and represented on a digital display service. So what is it? It is the basic logical unit in digital graphics. So when you combine several pixels, or when pixels are combined, it forms a complete image, video, text, or any visible thing on a computer display. So a pixel is also known as a picture element. So how is pixel represented? So it can be represented by a dot or a square on a computer monitor display screen. So these are the basic building blocks of a digital image or display and are created using geometric coordinates. So depending on the graphics card and display monitor, the quantity, size, and color combination of pixel varies and is measured in terms of the display resolution. So let me give an example now. Say, for example, a computer with a display resolution of 1280 into 768. So 1280, right, into 768, right? So what do you get? Can you please just calculate and tell me? Yes, you're right. It will produce a maximum of 9,83,040 pixels on a display screen. So the pixel resolution spread also determines the quality of display. So more pixels per inch of monitor screen yields better image results. Say, for example, when you say 2.1 megapixel, so 2.1 megapixel picture contains 2073,600. So 20,73,600 pixels, because it has a resolution of 1920 into 1080. So the physical size of a pixel varies depending on the resolution of the display. So it will be equal to the dot pitch if the display is set to its maximum resolution, and it will be larger if the resolution is lower, since each pixel will use more dots, so that individual pixels may become visible, leading to a blocky and chunky image defined as pixelated. So now if you look into this one, you can see like 11 into 11, right? So you can see different colors over here again. So this part looks dark, and here also you can see, like wherever you look into this, so these two are black. So here also you can see black, right? So hope it is clear to you, right? So this is what you have to understand about pixel. Now, when we talk about image types, so binary image means it contains only two pixel values, say 0 and 1. So 0 refers to black color and 1 refers to white color. What is scalar image? So a scalar image has 2 power n minus 1 integer values. So 2 power n, right? So 2 power n minus 1 integer values, right? So it has 2 power n minus 1 integer values, right? So let us try to understand this. Let us try to understand this, right? So if n is equal to 2, what will happen now? 2 power, let me take n is equal to 1. So I can say that 2 power 1 minus 1. So what is the answer now? 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, right? So which means it has values from 0 to 1. So try to understand this. A scalar image has 2 power n minus 1 integer values, right? So 1 bit can be given for a pixel. So if n is equal to 1, we get the answer as 1. So let me give another example. If n is equal to 8, what will happen now? 2 power 8 minus 1. So what will be the answer now? 255. Clear? So what do we get now? 255, which means 0 stands for black and 255 stands for white. So what is this 8? So that we have to understand, right? So 8 stands for the bits, right? So if it is 1 bit, it is binary image 0 and 1, right? Fine. So when we talk about 8-bit color format, it has 256 different shades. So 0 to 255, out of the 0 is black and 255 is white. It is also called as grayscale image. When we talk about 16-bit color format, it has 65,536 different colors in it. So it is divided into red, green, blue format. So now let me make it very clear to you. So look at this. What are the colors present in this? Yes, you are right. So we can see only black and white, right? So it is nothing but a binary image. Look at this. You can see several colors over here. It has black, white, and then some mixture of gray, right? So this is called as a grayscale image. Now look at this, so beautiful it is, right? So it is a color image. So when we talk about the images, like when we talk about the image format, it could be, there are several formats like TIFF, JPEG, PNG, PBM, PNB, RAW, etc. So when we talk about header, it contains image formation, image size, pixel size, etc. So when we talk about data, it could be like integer, double, float, character, right? See, I have told only a very few cases, right? So I'm discussing only few. So let us discuss about the image formats now, right? So when we talk about image formats, generally what we say is JPEG is a lossy compression and PNG is lossless compression, which means whenever we do with the JPEG, there's a high chance of losing information, right? So let us look into the most important part about each format. So JPEG, or it is called as JPG, which is nothing but Joint Photographic Experts Group. So this is the most important common file type we run across the web. And in case in your company's MS Word version also, and it is called as lossy compression, meaning that the quality of the image decreases as the file size decreases. So there is no difference between the .jpg and JPEG file name extensions. Regardless of how you name your file, it is still the same format and will behave the same way. So the only reason that the two extensions exist for the same format is because JPEG was shortened to .jpg to accommodate the 3-character limit in early versions of Windows. So while there is no such requirement today, JPG remains the standard and default on many image software programs. So the next one is about PNG, portable network graphics. So these are amazing interactive documents such as web pages, but are not suitable for print. While PNGs are lossless, meaning you can edit them and not lose quality, they are still low resolution. The reason PNGs are used in most web projects is that you can save your image with more colors on a transparent background. So this makes for much sharper web quality image. So the next one is GIF, graphics interchange format. So these are most common in their animated form, which are all the range on banner earths and all. So it seems like every day we see pop culture GIF references from Giphy in the comments of social media posts. So if in their more basic form, GIFs are formed from up to 256 basic colors in the RGB color space. So due to the limited number of colors, the file size is drastically reduced. So this is a common file type for web projects where an image needs to load very quickly as opposed to one that needs to retain a higher level of quality. So the next one is tagged image file. So it is a large raster file that doesn't lose quality. This is also known for using lossless compression, meaning the original image data is maintained regardless of how often you might copy, resave, or compress the original file. So TIFF images ability to recover their quality after manipulation. You should avoid using this file type on the web. Since it can take forever to load, it will severely impact website performance. So they are also commonly used when saving photographs for print. So the next one is Photoshop document. These are created and saved in Adobe Photoshops, the most popular graphics editing software there. So this type of file contains layers that make modifying the image much easier to handle. So this is also the program that generates raster file types mentioned above. So the larger disadvantage is that Photoshop works with raster images as opposed to vector images. So the portable document format, so I hope everyone is aware of it. It was invented by Adobe with the goal of capturing and reviewing rich information from any application on any computer with anyone, anywhere. I would say they have been pretty successful. If a designer saves their vector logo in PDF format, you can view it without any design editing software. And they have the ability to use this file to make further manipulations. So this is the best tool for sharing graphics. So encapsulated PostScript, it is a file in vector format that has been designed to produce high resolution graphics for print. So this extension is more of a universal file type that can be used to open vector-based artwork in any design vector, not just the more common Adobe products. So this safeguards file transfers to designers that are not utilizing Adobe products, but maybe using CorelDRAW or Quark. Adobe Illustrator document. So AI is by far the image format most preferred by designers and the most reliable type of file format for using images in all types of projects from web to print. So it is the industry standard for creating artwork from scratch and therefore more likely the program in which your logo was originally rendered. INDD, Adobe InDesign document. These are the files that are created and saved in Adobe InDesign. It is commonly used to create larger publications such as newspapers, magazines, and ebooks. So files from both Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator can be combined in InDesign to produce content-rich designs that feature advanced typography, embedded graphics, speech content, formatting information, and other sophisticated layout related options. So the last one, raw image formats. So it is the least processed. So it is the least processed image type on this list. It is often the first format a picture inherits when it is created. When you snap a photo with your camera, it is saved immediately in a raw file format. Only when you upload your media to a new device and edit it using image software is it saved using one of the image extensions explained, right? So raw images are valuable because they capture every element of a photo without processing and losing small visual details. So eventually, however, you will want to package them into raster or vector file types so they can be transferred and resized for various purposes, right? So there are several no raw files like CR2, CRW, NEF, PEF and all, right? So in this video, we have discussed about the images and we understood what are pixels and the types of images. So hope it is clear to you.